Hey everybody, and welcome to the Dome Patrol Podcast. Today is going to be our first ever video podcast. Don't get nervous though, because you can listen to the entire podcast on your iPhone as you do every other week. But if you are so interested, you can, go to the website, domepatrolpodcast.com, and download, press play.
No, just press play.
Yeah.
Press and play usually works.
I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Anyway, it is Friday night. This is our Christmas spectacular, so we decided that we would give you a special treat, which is a video of us doing the podcast live, in person, no editing, so Damon, don't say certain words. You're not allowed to say. But we are here we're recording on the E. There's a dog walking below at our feet. We're here on the E. We have a studio audience as well. We have on the eve. The night of.
That's not the eve. The day of.
The night. Right.
A fortnight ago.
Yeah.
Peyton Eve was last night.
Yeah, Peyton Eve.
Just in case you're wondering.
So we're recording this immediately after Sean Payton announced that, or the news announced that Sean Payton agreed in terms to a 5-year extension to his deal. That's what this segment's going to be about. It's going to be a roughly 12-minute segment. We're going to talk about that. But first, I am your host, Jeff. I am, a 7?
Oh, wow.
My drunk CO number, Jason. Welcome to the show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm not your buddy guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
All right, well, what's your number?
I'm probably at about okay, hold on. I think of a number first.
Assess it.
I always have to stop. I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me think about
What
it.
am I really?
How about a 5.4?
Okay. All right.
Nice and solid.
5.4.
Not the 7.
What are you drinking?
Not a hey, buddy. I'm just drinking Crown and Coke Zero.
I am drinking a Hey Buddy.
As evidenced by the fact that we don't have a lot of buddy left.
There's not much buddy.
It's like a hey, buddy.
Lonnie. All you Lonnie fans know what he's talking about.
And all you Riverlands fans might know what we're talking about.
And we also have David, the bartender behind the bar. David, welcome to the show. What's your number?
I'd say about 4.5.
Whoa!
Wow! Holy shit!
David's drinking tonight.
Yes.
That's good. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking just a regular old Crown.
But the crowns are a center of attention tonight. All right, so let's cut the crap. And Sean Payton, we hear, has agreed to
5 years.
He hadn't signed anything.
Agreed in principle.
Right. So what does that mean?
It means it's basically.
I mean, the deal's done. The negotiations have stopped. While they're, that's what agreeing in principle means.
Right. You got all the details out of the way.
He got out the way.
All right.
Yeah.
So what does that mean for next year? Sean, he did say, I will say, watching the news, he said something like, I'm going to coach the 2013 season as though it's my first year with the Saints. I'd like to say I'd like him to coach it like it's more like his 3rd year with the Saints.
Fourth year.
Fourth year?
Fourth year.
6th, 7th. Yeah, 4th year.
But you know what? The first year wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
If you could guarantee,
why would you?
If you could guarantee me at least an NFC title game shot right now, I mean, we take it.
I think he could.
I think he will.
I think he does.
I think he does. I mean, look.
I think we win the Super Bowl in 3 years.
I mean, look.
I think
more than likely we're gonna.
2 Super Bowls.
We're not mathematically out. Oh, yeah, we are. Never mind.
Yeah. Thank God we're out. Thank God we're mathematically out. But we got 5 more years of this. So theoretically, at least 1, hopefully 2. I mean, if you get that second Super Bowl, it distinguishes you from...
Exactly. Well, the second one. Get the
right.
second.
I mean, I'll be out. Just the second one will be just...
Right.
That's big enough.
How's he going to do it? Like, I mean, what is he going to come in and do? What do we expect from Sean Payton? I mean, is he going to come in and crack some fucking skulls? Like, dude, I watched the last season last year in 2012, and
we all did.
Well, this is Sean Payton coming in. He's saying, "Team, I watched the 2012 season, and this is what I saw. These are the changes we need to make. This is the personnel we need to lose." And we're being told to look at the camera. We've never done that.
They're right.
Let's not.
I do think having him around, guys are going to listen to him. Whether or not they wanted to listen to Joe Vitt or listen to Aaron Cromer, which obviously that didn't work because we were 2-6. But having him around is huge because everybody's held accountable.
Yeah.
Everybody's held accountable. He's a leader. He's proven it. That's the guy you want leading your team. I'm just thankful that all these douchebag writers like Peter King or anybody else just says...
Fuck you, Peter.
Right. They suck Roger Goodell's cock and say, Roger Goodell is his father's son. Well, of course
I'm being told
is.
to do this.
Everybody is his father's son. Fuck Peter King. He's been pro-NFL from day one. Like, Goodell was great. I mean, fuck him. And then the second Peyton's contract came out, he said, "Oh, Peyton to Dallas, don't discount him. I'm going to write about it every week." Well, fuck you, asshole.
And that's what it did. It just had the media writing, giving them something to talk about and rile us up about. I mean, we all said, look, it's negotiations and how negotiations work. Drew Brees happened to do the same thing almost toward the end. So,
Drew Brees did it for about a year,
yeah. So it's
supposedly the deal is around Belichick money, which is the highest paid coach, $7.5 a year, which thank God, because he's worth. Think about it, we talked about it, he's worth 10.
Oh right.
Well,
12, 15.
For David, do you think that Jerry Jones was even in the equation, or you think this was strictly Saints?
Obviously, by the way, I don't know. I mean, the conspiracy theorist in me says, this did happen a week after they reported that Jason Garrett is safe in Dallas, and it doesn't matter what happens, he'll be back.
Right.
Despite the fact losing to the Saints last week.
Right.
Which we're not even talking about. Which we should be.
You'll get it next week.
But yeah, so I don't know. It's some weird timing, that's all I'll say. But, but then again, the season's ending this Sunday or 2 days from now, so maybe, that's what's on his mind, let me get up there. I just hope, and I don't know where a shot is, but I hope that Goodell lets him come back before the Super Bowl. So we can look at the season.
Well, then you would have to. You mean not by April?
Maybe like the second season ends.
Yeah, Monday.
On Sunday.
Monday.
Right.
Yeah, because the original suspension was that it was
until the Super Bowl.
A calendar year. Which was he was suspended started March, April, which means he wouldn't even be coming back the day after the Super Bowl.
But not only that, he had to actually appeal to the asshole. He had to say, look, I don't want to kiss your ass anymore.
All right, so Sean Payton comes in.
Go suck Peter King.
What do you do? You're Sean Payton. What do you do day one? Let's say day one is Monday.
I don't know. I come in the building and just sit in my chair. I'll sit in my chair and just do this all day.
All right.
You know what? And you got another 100 days. One fucking day.
And that's nice.
You know what's new? Not only that.
That's nice that you did that in the video. You gotta watch the video to know what Jason would do.
You come and sit in your chair and you take a picture of Roger Goodell and you just go like that.
I would do that.
That's it. Not only that, the Time magazine picture of him, Person of the Year.
Yeah.
You put that on your fucking dick. You just rock it out for 8 hours. That's it.
That's one thing.
And then can we get the dogs?
No.
And then
not in your way, asshole.
So what do you do first day? Fire Johnny Patrick?
Come on.
I mean, honestly, seriously, the first day, I think he just gets with the coaches and they get together on who they think quit on this season. They.
I like his plan better. I like your plan.
My plan is more entertaining.
Jason plan. Lead Generation X theme song.
Right.
But that's what you get. You get together with your coaches and just he's gonna be pumped up. I'm sure he has notes and notes and notes.
Of course, but notes of football too.
Right.
Is that 4 notes?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he has notebooks full of what he's observed this year.
Right.
From him.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's been coaching this team all season. And
in their mind, man, isn't that cool?
What do you expect NFC Championship or do you expect Super Bowl?
Next year?
Yeah, we got 4 minutes before this segment's over.
I would say at least NFC title game. This team won 8 games with the replacement.
We won 8 games with your bitch ass.
With a replacement to a replacement coach for 6 weeks and a replacement for the rest of the way.
Right. I think next year with Peyton back, I think sky's the limit. I think Super Bowl. There's no reason that we don't jump right back into the hunt like we were at 9, 10, and 11. Okay, we don't jump back to a 13, 14 win team with Sean Payton with a full off season.
I agree.
And people coming up. More mature. All these next year. Next year will be.
Joe Morgan's going to play.
Is there any players? And we'll discuss this in the next segment.
Cedric Ellis sucks. That's all you need to know.
And that's one. So we want to thank you for those of you listening on the show. We're going to transition smoothly, but for those of you watching, this is the end of video clip number 1
so far, which means nothing.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and audio listeners. Yeah, go fuck yourself.